All right, welcome back. Today we're going to do my very first sous vide cook with a ribeye. We're going to start with black pepper, garlic powder, and a generous helping of salt, and we're going to do it on both sides. Now, the frustration with sous vide is how long to cook it. There's a lot of different options out there. And this is my first attempt, so I'm kind of averaging what's out there. There's a lot of different methods. The idea is that you are cooking the steak, the meat, all the way through to the same temperature and then finishing it off in a skillet. So what temperature you set it to will determine whether it's rare, medium, or well done. We're going to do about 137. That's rather high, but the fat in a steak starts to render and change about 137 to 140, and that's what I want. So the first thing we need to do is fill up a pot. Next, put the pot on trivet, keep it separated from the counter, and add our sous vide machine. Tighten it down, plug it in. Then we get to open up the app. And we're going to set a timer for 90 minutes and start cooking. If you can hear that, it's already starting to move the water around and start to heat it up. One of the things about the Anova that I bought, it is the lower wattage version, so it takes a little bit longer to get everything heated up. But you can see it's already at 70.1. So we'll leave it to run and take a look at our steak. Now, the trick with sous vide is you're not boiling it. You're putting it in something like a bag. Anova, I bought an Anova here, and they sell a vacuum sealing system. You want the water to actually touch the meat, but you can use a Ziploc bag in what's called the immersion method, which is to use the water in the pot to lower the pressure, squeeze the air out, and then seal it off at the top. You do want to use a bag that is BPA free, but what we're going to do is we're going to stick it in this Ziploc and let it cook for an hour and a half. By the way, just since I've been talking, it's gone up to 75 degrees. So while it's prepping, what we're going to do is we're going to put the steak in the bag, pre-seasoned. Throw this plate to one side. And then we're going to take some fresh thyme. Rip out a sprig or two. Stick it in there as well. Now, to use the immersion method, you simply stick this in the water. Oh, it's rather warm. Don't want to cover the Ziploc portion, but you want to squeeze out as much air as possible. You're not boiling the meat. You're just trying to get it immersed, surrounded by the water. And then we're going to pin it to the edge here. Now, because every clip in the household has disappeared, I'm going to use clothespins. And then we're going to leave it for an hour and a half. And the big question about sous vide is how long to leave it. And a lot of the recipes are, well, they disagree with each other. I've seen 45 minutes. I've seen 4 hours. It doesn't matter how long you cook it. At some point, the fats start to break down. The enzymes start to break down and change the texture. And at some point below that, it's just not cooked. So I'm kind of taking an average here with an hour and a half and let the sous vide do its work. All right, so it's been an hour and a half. The Anova app has said timing is up. We're going to pull this out, see what it looks like. But first, we're going to set a burner. Medium-low heat. All right, let's take it out of the bag here. So what we've got. So that should be perfectly cooked, but it's not the most attractive thing in the world. So that's why we're going to, give it a couple of minutes in a skillet. Now we'll put about 3 lumps of butter in here. Let that get sizzling. Now I'm going to be making a whole meal. So we're going to cook some corn on the cob here. Get that started in a pot of water with some salt in it. We want this to be nice and hot. Almost there. Then we'll put in the steak. And the only goal here is to, well, honestly, sear it. Just get a nice crisp on it. Make it look good. And we'll do it for about 1 minute. I have increased the temperature to medium-high just to get a better sear on it. I didn't mean for it to be the tiniest piece in the world. Thank you.
Dang.
Is it?
That's really good, Dad. That might be the best steak you've ever made.
Well, I've made a lot of really bad steaks, so thank you.